Hello and welcome to this video where I want to give a quick walkthrough of how to set up an SSH jump host that will allow an external admin to SSH into a private server using an SSH jump host that's exposed to the internet. So to start, let's go over to AWS and create a VPC. We'll select VPC and more and call this SSH jump host. We'll change the availability zone to 1 and leave the remaining defaults as is. And so once this is created, we'll go and update the security group to allow inbound SSH traffic. So if we go to the security group and change the inbound rules, we'll add SSH as a new rule, and for security, I'll use my IP. So once that's done, we can switch over to EC2. And the first step is we need a key pair here so that we can SSH into the server. I'll create that SSH key on my machine, and to do that, I already prepared a script that we can use as a reference. So here we can see the SSH keygen command is used to generate that. So if you switch over to the terminal, then the key pair is generated with that command. So the next step is to upload that key pair to AWS. So for this, you will need to log into the AWS CLI. I already did that, so this just works. And with that, we have our key pair imported. So if we switch back to AWS now and refresh this page, we can see the key pair here. So with that, we can start launching our instances. So the first server will be our SSH jump host, the one that is publicly exposed. Leave the image as is, and we'll select our key pair that we just generated. Next, we need to update our network settings because it defaults, well, in this case, it defaults to the public IP, but we need to enable the public IP and then select the security group. And with that, we're ready to launch the instance. Now prepare the private server, which has a similar configuration. We select the same key pair again. And here, instead of the public subnet, we'll use the private subnet. And yeah, leave the public IP disabled. And here we select our public group. And that should do it. So now what we need is our the public IP of our SSH jump host to log into it. So if we switch over to our terminal and use the SSH command, we specify the key pair here, and then use the EC2 user and the public IP. And this allows us to log into our public instance. And from here, we want to log into our private instance. And to do that, we first need to copy over our key pair. We can use the SCP command, secure copy, which works similar to the SSH command. We just need to specify the AWS keeper file, which we want to copy, and then specify the path on the remote host where this should be copied to. And with that, we are ready to log into our public server again. And we can check that the keeper is there. From here, we can use that keeper to log into our private server. This time we'll use the private IP of that server, which is this. And yeah, with that we are logged into the private server. So that was a quick walkthrough of how to set up an SSH jump host. So I hope you found that useful, and thank you for watching.